name's Sanjay Jain and the company's name is Texas Peak. Texas Peak is a marketer and distributor of sporting goods brands from around the world. We represent various brands from North America as well as Europe, largely in the sporting goods field. Well, we also run a small business that sells to schools all their sporting requirements. My father had a choice to try and come to this part of the world or go to the UK, and my mother had heard about the terrible weather in the UK, said that it would be better to come to this side of town. Believe it or not, in 1975 there was a taxi in Hobart that had a small 4-inch black and white television. We'd never seen TV, and on that 4-inch black and white TV was a talking kangaroo called Skippy. And we just looked at, my brother and I just looked at our mum and dad and said, what an amazing country that it's got a TV and a kangaroo that talks. Fantastic. Even though we went to English medium schools in both Fiji and in India, we really didn't know much English at all. And I quite clearly remember not understanding what the science teacher and what the English teacher told us for the whole year. Even if I could read the words, I couldn't understand the accent. And so it was very difficult. We started with a very small organisation of about 6 people. We had very little capital. I had to borrow money from friends and family. Bruce, my partner, actually sold his house to become partner in the business. And in fact, the first 2 years we found that the previous distributor who had gone broke had left quite a few retailers with credits that needed to be fulfilled if we wanted to continue to do business with these people. So I think the first 2 years we actually gave up all our profits in trying to maintain some sort of a relationship.
So how are we going with this?
We have what we call is a Texas Peak way of doing business, that we try and be relaxed in the way we do it, but we do it in a professional manner. We also have a great product. I mean, I think it's easy to sell something that performs, and all of our brands are performance-based. They tend to be things that do the job that they're supposed to be doing rather than being a fashion statement. We've been with Brooks for nearly 20 years, Helly Hansen for 15 years. We must be doing a reasonable job for them to keep doing business with us. For 20 years in a row, the business has continued to grow. In terms of turnover, in terms of the number of people that we have. My proudest moment is that not only do we employ 200 people, we have people from various different nationalities, various backgrounds. That gives me a lot of satisfaction that we can provide an income for so many people. If you wanted to be in the sporting goods business, you couldn't pick a better country. We're sports mad. And of course, the affluence that exists within this country is obvious benefit to a market of brands. I wake up every day and say, what a great country. Every time I go away, I can't wait to come back to Australia.
Texas Peak kicked off from a garage at home as a family business. Now they have a workforce of 180 and operate in Australia, New Zealand and South Africa. This is a multi-award-winning company that's been supported from the outset by our friends at the National Australia Bank, and which actively fosters an understanding of diversity and Australian multiculturalism. From Rajasthan, India, this is Sanjay Jain, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have Jun Pacific Corporation.
My name is Funayama, and given name Seijiro, but very hard to pronounce, so I